So I jumped on the phone with a guy that has been listening to my podcast and watched my YouTube videos yesterday. And told him I had 15 minutes. I ended up talking to him for over 30 minutes. So sometimes I just can't help myself. I get long-winded. Anyway, he had his fundamental question, I mean, among other things that are maybe not relevant for this video, but his fundamental question was, how do I get past the gatekeeper? Now currently he's selling lab services. So, a doctor is going to refer a patient to a specific lab. And while I haven't sold that product specifically, I have sold products that are generally a lot less sexy or interesting, that physicians don't really care about the specifics. They just want it taken care of. So here's my thinking on getting past the gatekeeper, because what he was talking about is, he has trouble getting past them, and he starts essentially selling them and trying to sell them on why they should use their services. My fundamental thing with getting past the gatekeeper is keep it simple, stupid, okay? You got to keep things simple. And I think it was Warren Buffett that said, was it Einstein? I don't know, one of those really smart people, way smarter than I, said, you got to keep things simple, but not too simple, okay? So you can't keep it too simple, but you do need to think about what you're doing here. So let's reverse engineer what it is that a gatekeeper wants. A gatekeeper, the way that you sell a gatekeeper is going to be different than the way you sell a physician or the end user, because they have different objectives, they have different motives, they have different things that matter to them, okay? So what is the objective of a gatekeeper? It's to protect their doctor from reps that want to waste their time or sell them products they're not interested in, okay? They don't care about why your lab service or your product is better than anybody else. They're not the end user. They're not going to be using your product. So you don't want to waste your time trying to sell the gatekeeper on, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm Colby with, lab service, Smith's Lab Services. I want to talk to your doctor and tell you why we're a better lab service to use. And they're going to be like, no, we're happy with who we currently use. It's like, no, you're taking a no from somebody who can't give you a yes. What you've got to do is reverse engineer. What do they want? They want to make sure that if they let you back to talk to their provider, their physician, that you're not going to waste that physician's time. And that the physician's not going to come back to them and say, hey, why the hell did you send this person back to see me? Okay? What you've got to do is try to prove to them that you're not going to waste their time. Hey, I'm Colby, we sell lab services. Nobody really likes to talk about lab services, I get it. But we've got some cool things that are different than the market leader. I'd love to be able to talk to your physician about what we do. Can I get 5 minutes with him? Can I buy you a coffee? Can I bring you guys lunch? I won't waste your time, etc. That's how you sell a gatekeeper. And sometimes they're not going to bite, just like a surgeon isn't going to bite on your product. But you've got to try it that way. Don't try to sell them on, here's why we're better. Like, they don't care. You're trying to sell them on, here's why it's okay for you to send me back to meet with your physician, because I'm not going to waste their time, and they're not going to get pissed that you sent me back. I need 5 minutes. If the physician doesn't want to use us, no questions asked, I'll be out of your hair, right? That's how you sell a gatekeeper. Your objective with a gatekeeper is very simple. You're just trying to get to a meeting. You're not trying to sell them, you're just trying to get to a meeting. So think about it that way. Don't try to sell the gatekeeper the same way you sell the physician. They have different motives, they have different objectives. You've got to reverse engineer what it is they want, what's important to them, and then capitalize on that. Focus on the sales process. Just get to the meeting with the physician.